What up? What up? What up, everybody?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening?
Yes, sir.
It is episode 28, since
Yep.
apparently I can't count, of the Fowl Language Podcast. I'm Lamar. That's my brother, Casey Fowler, over
What's
there.
happening? What's
And
happening?
we about to get started again. Hopefully, we can get this mic situation going on correctly, because for some reason, Kevin moved to Mississippi and shit just got loud.
Oh, there
So
we go. We're blaming the city.
yeah, we blaming the sip. It's
Hey,
all on the
my
sip.
my Rankin County people stand up. We out here.
It's all 0.5 of them.
Hell yeah, man. So just like any other episode, man. Get your accessories right.
That's
You know
right.
what I
That's
mean?
right. That's right.
Nice little Friday. You might just hear some foul language, bro.
Got
So
that right. Got
what's
that right.
good, man? What's good, man? We getting accustomed to you cranking these wibbles off, man. So I really
Yeah.
like to hear your adventures, the adventures of Lamar.
Oh man, it's always an adventure around these parts, man.
It is,
So
it is.
let's begin. So I'm off today. Well, shit, I was gonna be off today anyway, but it's Juneteenth observed for folks that work in the government.
Mhm.
So I've actually never said where I work before. That's weird. Juneteenth, they just announced it yesterday, so my folks was freaking out because some people, that was their last day of their work week, so they were trying to figure out, and ain't nothing worse than people figuring out they get a day that they didn't have to work, that
Mhm.
they worked. So they were trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I
And
had to
so,
telework today.
damn, sorry. So for me, I was like, look, I'm off Friday anyway. Only thing that's gonna change now is I'm taking Monday off too. So
Fair
it's
enough.
like, why not? Why not? So I think I mentioned last week I'm tired of these damn bugs.
Mhm.
So I had worked on the process of trying to build some screening shit. It's a great idea
Uh-oh.
in theory. Didn't work as well in execution. And that's the fun of it sometimes, man.
So what happened? You tried to put it up and you just oh, this shit ain't gonna work. Fuck it.
Well, it was a couple things. So I bought going cheap. I bought because I was like, I'm gonna take it up and put it down, take it up, put it down. So I don't want to get the expensive wood. So I got the cheaper wood.
Mhm.
And I was putting the screws in and it was just destroying it. So I was like, all right, I know what to do. So I came up with a workaround. And then the clips that I was going to use to mount them, I would have to make it a more permanent fixture, and I wasn't trying to make it permanent. So it's fun. I mean, I like the problem solving aspect. So
Mhm.
if it didn't work the first way, got to figure it out. So eventually we'll try something. So no screen of any sort, because I mean, I looked at trying to get it done professionally, but it's anywhere from 4 figures to 5 figures, and I don't pay that.
No.
I mean, not for the patio size that I have. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
little dude patio.
And on
So.
top of that, you don't think you're gonna stay there forever.
No,
So
not at all.
yeah, I
So
wouldn't
yeah,
spend it.
so that's why I was like, I could spend $100 and try to do some shit myself. So it's not over. We'll just try Plan B.
Just postpone.
Yeah, that's it. So, like I said, I got a 4-day weekend. So, took Kim's car yesterday to get the oil changed, and luckily we didn't have one of those. Mr. Fowler, let me show you something real quick. So we came out of there relative.
Good.
I know, man. It's waiting like the draft or something like shit.
Let me show you something right quick.
Right. Right. And then we took it to Costco because one of her back tires has been leaking, and we just been filling it with air again and shit. And it's because at Costco they do nitrogen, so you can't just go to the Shell and fill the shit up. So you gotta go. It's fucking Costco. So I was like, hey, so my tires. So the guy was running down all the shit it could possibly be, and at the end he was like, hey, you might just need new tires. It's like, fuck you, sir. No. But if we needed to, we would have got them.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in Costco just waiting, and it's 10:30, and I didn't eat breakfast, and I'm sitting there hungry, and I'm sitting is it too early for pizza? It's like, yeah.
It's never too early for pizza.
Yes, it is, man. That shit gave me heartburn looking at it, man. I couldn't do it. Too early for that shit. So they called me about 45 minutes later. and said, "Yeah, we found a screw in the tire. We patched it up. It's an easy patch, so your total is going to be $3.24."
Yeah, and
Cool.
that's what I figured it was too, man. Because usually when you got a leak, it's a fucking nail in the tire somewhere that you
Yeah,
haven't seen.
I mean that's what I figured too.
Mm.
But I mean, I figured it was that or like something fucked up the tread. I mean, with all the construction here, tires are at the mercy of everything. I mean,
Yeah,
we've destroyed tires being here.
that's
So
why I try not to ride through Jackson.
yeah, yeah. So
Their fucking roads are like the thing from
oh,
Fantastic Four.
I've been on it. I've been on it.
God
It's
damn.
it's horrible.
Yeah, man.
Cobblestone roads, man. It's bad. So
Hell
that
yeah.
that worked out. We didn't have to pay an arm and a leg for that.
That's what's up.
And other than that, man, just chilling. Still didn't buy any Switch games yet. Organized the humidor, so I'm gonna buy one, man. But the one I wanted went out of stock, so I'm looking to see if there's a plan B. Because I'm getting up there, man. Like
Oh, I believe it.
getting up there.
Yeah, the little smoke session you did last month or the month before that, where they sent you like 40 cigars.
Yeah, I think that's what threw me over,
Yeah.
man, because it was in the summertime. Because that, and then I still get my Black Line and my cigar pack.
Mm-hmm.
And hell, I haven't smoked the last of either one of those yet. So, and my cigar pack just came again today. So you're talking with that right there by itself is almost 20 cigars.
That's a lot of cigars.
Yeah, but hey, it's good stuff though. I mean, that's the good thing. I mean, it's not like you're getting 20 cigars and it's like, oh, about 8 of these are shitty. No, I mean 10 of them. Good shit. Good shit. So definitely, this is one of them tonight. So from 3 packs ago. So
right on.
But yeah, man. So for me, man, I think that's about it, man. So what's best in life out there in the silk?
Oh man, this damn coastal storm is supposed to come this way over the weekend, so I'm just bracing for that. Now,
He said nothing.
Well, really, man, I just been working all week, man. I go to work, I come home, I go running around and stuff. We're bed shopping and stuff like that, man. Just trying to do some stuff. L'Oreal's episode of Kids Genius Hour dropped on Wednesday, and
yeah, I saw it.
Even rewatching it, I was just giggling my ass off, man. That was fun, and it was a pleasure to record with her and to see her creativity. Because seriously, I've never heard of or seen nobody but her do some shit like that.
It sounds about right.
Yeah.
It sounds about right.
Recorded Kevandre today, so his will be coming out next week.
Yeah, Simone saw me when I was looking at Lori's, so she's been like,
she coming.
So, I was like, he gonna get you. Don't worry.
She next. I'm actually trying to work. I'm gonna work it out with you sometime next week, and we're gonna get her in there and get her recorded.
Yeah, I don't know what she'll tell you about though.
We're gonna work on it. That's where you and Kim step in and try to figure out what she has a passion for, and we're gonna just jump into that.
It depends on the week. So
yeah, you've been saying that forever.
It was piano camp 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
She found out she's going to gymnastics camp to Monday, so she's excited about that. And she hit us like, "Can I sell something?" It's like,
what?
Sure. What do you want to sell? So she's writing a book now.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
That might be the one I like to hear about.
We'll see.
If she want to talk about all of it, she could talk about all of it. That's what it's for, man. What else? We checked out the record of Ragnarok last night, first episode. Man, that I'm excited. Janeke is even excited.
It gave me like Baki vibes.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
But when I seen that horse come out, I said, "That's fucking Lubu. I fucking know it." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
All you need is Lubu when you good.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thor and Lubu fighting, man. I think that anime is gonna be something special.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be something
we
special.
still watching JoJo, man. So
yeah, I ain't even went back to it yet. I'm getting caught up on My Hero Academia and shit. So that's actually getting really good too. If you still up on season 5 anyway, that's getting real interesting.
I hadn't watched the recent season yet. We like to wait.
Yeah, it's getting real interesting. The One for All power took a real twist that I didn't see happening. So I thought that was pretty cool. But other than that, man, we're just trying to get rid of all these damn boxes we still got in the house, man. I mean, fuck, Kevion can't even play with them all. So, but yeah, that's about it, man. That's pretty much what's best in life, man. I just been working, man. I got to work for the next days because I got to work this weekend and next weekend, and then 3 days after that, and then it's 4th of July weekend. So just
Yeah.
working, man.
Well,
Getting
hey,
paid, getting this money.
yeah, man. That's why, when you get that thank you for your service, remember times like this, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
you out there getting it. So
I'm proud to serve everybody. Proud to serve.
cool.
Yeah.
Like, so how do I follow up with that? Proud to serve. Yes. Support the troops. So in other news.
My bad.
I know. I'm like, let's let that sink in, man. We support the troops over here at Fowl Language.
Moment of silence.
Right.
All
so,
right.
Now that I've let the air dissipate a little bit on that one.
Mm-hmm. Right on. Dissipate got a lot of fucking S's in it. My bad. Go ahead. You said, I was like, I hate that fucking word on them S's. Almost as many S's as Mississippi.
Yeah.
My bad. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I was watching this video, right? Maybe a week or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was talking about, it was like a top 10 video of top 10 times when it's not okay or you shouldn't apologize.
Mm.
And it was things like you shouldn't apologize if you don't know something, if you're taking time to yourself, for your beliefs, for your family, and stuff like that. So different things and stuff that you should apologize for and you shouldn't apologize for. And I was thinking about it because sometimes I notice that before we get to the point of potentially offending somebody in the podcast, we'll apologize either before or after. So after that, I think I've come on the stands with fuck apologizing, first of all. And even Kim was like, why are y'all apologizing, man? It's foul language. Say what you got to say. And it's one of those things. We're giving our opinion, so we should be willing to stand. And we do back our opinions. We always say, hit us in the comments if you got a problem or want to talk about it a little more. Definitely. So with that being said, man, what do you think about like the concept of apologizing? Do you think there are times when it's necessary? And do you think there's times when you shouldn't do it by any means?
Okay. So if you legitimately are wrong about something and you're just fighting it, and you're wrong and you've realized that you're wrong about it, yeah, of course, apologize. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I mean, you're wrong. Like you said, if you don't know something and then you apologize, you don't know, I think that's just fucking stupid. You didn't know, but you apologize for some shit you didn't know for. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, I'm sorry, you just damn didn't know. And that's the problem with our culture, society, whatever the hell you want to say right now, is motherfuckers are so soft and they quick to apologize for every fucking thing. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what got us in the habit of doing it first, because you know what I'm saying? Once we say something that could be possibly controversial, even us, we was like, my bad, I apologize ahead of time. And then we're like, no, fuck that. So
yep.
You know what I'm saying? No, there are certain things you should apologize for. And that's one of those that's not it. You know what I mean? Like we had a conversation about people who got caught saying the N-word and they go on there and apologize and all this other shit. No, don't apologize. You meant that shit. Yep. That's who you are. Don't apologize for who the fuck you are, because it make you look bad on social media or whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's just to the point where if you say, oh, I took a shit and it ran down my leg by accident or some shit, you're supposed to apologize. No, I'm not going to tell you sorry because I got shit down my leg. That's my business. Not yours. I mean, but that's just the type of, you know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
Yeah, it's a crazy ass example, but you know what I'm saying? Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I sneezed. I got a booger. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. No, hell no. I mean, you shouldn't apologize for every little single thing, and that's what we are doing, and taking it just a step further, even in relationships. You ain't gotta apologize every single time in a relationship, guys. We have a bad habit of, you know what I'm saying, want to just, hey, I'm sorry, so I can get the fucking argument over with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But no, not even then. Stick to your motherfucking guns. If you ain't, until you are proved without a shadow of a doubt you wrong, there's nothing you should be apologizing for. But that's where simps come in. Check out a previous episode. But you know what I'm saying? They just want to say sorry all the time. Sorry. I don't even use the word sorry. Because I'm not a sorry motherfucker. So I'm not going to use the word sorry. I'll apologize when it's necessary to apologize, and then something else I can't fucking stand. While we, it's kind of like apologizing indirectly when people go, "I'm sorry to wake you up, but no, the
No,
fuck you wasn't. You called for a reason. You woke me up for a damn reason. Sorry to bother you. I know you with your family and everything. So why the fuck you calling me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with that being said, bro, I know I kind of went on a little mini rant. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think as far as apologizing and everything like that. How about you, bro?
Long as you don't say you sorry for going on that little mini rant, I'm good. So
I'm sorry for 2004 face ass people. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
wow.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
Well, so the first thing I want to talk about, like, is the apology that I fucking hate is the empty apologize. Like, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes no ownership. It's like that quick sorry. So I'm so gonna say sorry, so you shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Like, I remember way back when I was taking karate as a youth for all 3 weeks that I took it. Might have been a month. Might have been a couple months.
You were Danielson for 3 weeks.
For 3 whole weeks, man. I didn't even get my uniform. But I remember the instructor was like, sorry if you knock somebody's tooth out while you sparring or whatever, if you say sorry, it doesn't put the tooth back in the mouth.
Correct.
I mean, so recognize that. I mean, it's one way to show compassion and, there's a mistake. But like, and that's what I try to tell Simone is like, when she'll do something wrong and the first thing she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't want to hear sorry. I want to hear or see that you've corrected the behavior that I'm addressing. Mm-hmm. So, that's the thing. I think we get as a culture, not just any culture in particular, but culture as people, period. Mm-hmm. We get into the habit of trying to walk on eggshells, especially now, and be careful. And even I find myself, I'm hesitant in some of the things that I say. I choose my words sometimes just for particular reasons. And there are some things that I'm not going to say for certain reasons. But
because some stuff will mess with your money.
Yeah, exactly. So so in those kind of cases, I understand, but not being sorry all the time when you really don't mean it. Like you said, those people that get caught saying the N-word and they apologizing, you a damn lie. Mm-hmm. You a damn lie.
As soon as you get off that damn podium, right. I apologize to these niggas. So what now?
Right. And if you said it once, you just sorry that you got caught.
Exactly.
And I'd rather you call, like I said, like, was it Hulk Hogan got caught one time? Dog the Bounty Hunter, a whole bunch of them get caught. I would rather you be like, yo, I said it. Own up to that shit. Yeah. And don't be like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go to the African American History Museum and realize the wrongs that I've done.
Yep. And
all that shit. And say, I'm sorry. I want to talk about Juneteenth, but I'm going to leave it alone for right now.
Yeah. Yeah. just hold on. Just hold on. Trust me. Just hold on. We're going to open up that can of worms.
If you give me a segue, I'm gonna jump both feet in. So
just hold on. We're going to open that can of worms before we end this shit.
I'm coming.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, so I was thinking about those. Like, especially in regards to like, I remember one time I was in swim class with Simone and I was sitting behind this dude and he wouldn't get the fuck out the way. And I'm like, I'm trying to see my daughter swim. And so I was like, hey man, could you step to the side or something like that? And a lot of times you'll see people like, oh, I'm so sorry. Could you step to the side? No, get your big ass head out the way.
Move.
Right. So, especially when it comes to like, if you got to protect yours or something like that, or, you don't need to apologize. And then when I apologize, it's something where it's like, okay, new information has presented itself and I realize that I may have been wrong. And I have no problem saying that I was wrong. My ego's not in a lot of shit like that. Like, I'm a smart dude 3 days out the week. But I know I'm not the smartest dude and I don't know everything. So I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to be wrong a lot. and I'm okay with that. And if I say some shit and I'm just like, whoa, wrong, wrong. Like last episode, I did the calculations wrong for the damn shit. They were lower. They were really higher than what I put on that I said. So it made the case even better. I'm not apologizing. I just messed up.
Yeah.
I did a different calculation. So, hey, shit happens. It's fun. Do the calculation yourself. Learn something sometime.
Indeed.
And then again, like I said, I'm not apologizing for beliefs or anything. And this one's kind of different because I know I've been real hesitant on wearing certain shirts. Like Kim Boy, she's been rocking her shirts like hardcore, man, for the past few months. And if you ask her the wrong question, you're gonna get the business. And I love
like pro black shirts.
Oh yeah, I love every minute of it.
Shout out to sis. I do that same shit.
Yeah, man. So she had a Juneteenth shirt on that she had a friend of ours make on Thursday. And one of the coworkers had mentioned some shit. And was like one of those about being, why does everything have to be about race and so uncomfortable? And it's like, you could say, I'm sorry for your being uncomfortable, but Kim was she didn't say it. She was very good in how she handled it. But I was like, fuck your being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Have these conversations, man, and understand some shit for a change. So,
and on that real quick, since we own it, if you don't mind, because I'm not apologizing for this one either. It's not about us being racist. It's not about us being militant or anything like that. We're proud of our people and who we are as a people. We're not saying that any person outside of us is less than us. That is not the case, never the case, not gonna be the case. We're just celebrating us because we get so much shit, so much slack, so much hate and brutality and stuff towards us as a people. We're still standing with our fucking heads up and celebrating who we are. That's what that's about. Oh.
And I get tired of people always assuming, oh, it was our ancestors. We shouldn't have to apologize for the things that our ancestors did. If that's your argument, you missed the whole point of the discussion. And you're a sorry ass for that one. So, I mean, man, that's really, thinking about it, I think it's stupid to apologize for the sake of one filling space. And I think it's stupid to apologize to just try to diffuse the situation. If you truly are apologetic in something, let your actions reflect how you feel about, I want to say remorse, but I'll go with remorse. Or if you feel like you've wronged somebody, let your actions show how you feel like you want to make amends for wronging someone.
Yeah, sorry, man. I got distracted. There's a beetle on his back, and he's breaking.
Your turn. Yes.
Right now, he just
just
break dancing and shit up here.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, apologize. Yeah, people just apologizing for any little thing. Just cut the shit out. Like, you don't have to. Like, if that's the person you are, if that's the thoughts that you have, that's your opinion on a specific subject, then do it. But the people that fucking say irregardless, y'all need to apologize to the English language because I hate that fucking word.
Yeah, I'm with you.
God, I hate that word. But yes, just stop. You know what I'm saying? Apologize for something that apology is warranted for. You know what I mean? Don't just apologize for every little thing. Like, oh, I sneezed, but I covered my mouth. I'm so sorry, guys.
Right.
Oh, I didn't have my mask completely over my nose. I'm so sorry. Just stop.
No, shit, I'm in Texas, man. If you wear a mask, people almost apologizing for wearing a mask. we in Texas now, man.
We still gonna have ours on in Texas.
Shit, yeah. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna also add into that, like I think I mentioned it before. Again, if it's your belief and you truly like last week we talked about, the Bible and all that stuff. And if you don't believe, you personally, that the Bible is words to live by, using your words, don't apologize for that, but be willing to, deal with the heat when people challenge you on that. That's all you got to do.
Oh yeah, take responsibility for what you say.
Yeah, and that's it. That's it, people. Again, it's that time of day where that glisten is strong.
That boy over there looking like a Krispy Kreme.
Well, I'm going to start coming out here with a damn rag or something, boy. Woo, shit.
Hey, look, they ain't gonna be looking like Cliff when they cooking on the grill. Somebody play that Charlie Wilson. Somebody play that Charlie. Shout out to our stepdad, Cliff, man. That's
Yes,
almost
sir.
Father's Day.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. So something else that people do, they apologize a lot of times to a group of people in order to fit in.
Yeah.
I've seen that several times also. So what do you think about people fitting in? Like, do you really need to fit in?
I mean, like I always say, man, it's nuances to certain things. I mean, there's times where you definitely need to stand on your own and be your own person. But at the same time, you have to understand that certain places, be it work or if you're in school, there's a certain culture, you know what I mean? And like, yeah. And like, you know, you're in the military and to some degree you fit in, you know what I mean? And you can't, you know, your base commander comes up to you and it's like, you know, hey, Sergeant Fowler, yada, 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 yada. Fuck you, sir. I'm an individual.
I ain't doing that shit.
Right. You can't do that. So, I mean, you could if you really wanted to, but I mean, it's not really prudent and it's not really necessary. I mean, so I think there are times where you kind of go with the flow and you fit in with a certain situation. Like, you know, there are times when like there's a group and they're doing like I remember we would go to lunches at work. And I mean, I wouldn't care either way where they went. So I wouldn't really say whatever. And some would see that as fitting in because I didn't pick, but I didn't really give a shit. So, I mean, there are sometimes when you just kind of go with the flow. But I think the issue becomes when you're like going the extra mile to try to fit in, when you're diminishing yourself or you are changing who you are to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily toning down, you know what I mean? To be yourself. Like I felt, you know, when we started doing this, I'm being honest here, I was, you know, kind of worried about certain people because, you know, certain people ain't never seen me smoke before. Certain people have never seen me drink before. Certain people have never seen me cuss before. You know what I mean? And smoke, drink, cuss repeatedly. And it's not that I'm, you know, not doing these things in those times to fit in. It's just not always what I need to do. Like I don't cuss around my children and I'm not doing it to, you know, try to fit in or whatever. It's just there. I feel like there's a time and place for everything. Yeah. And being mindful of that, I'm still who I am. You know what I mean? And that's what I think is important. Being true to yourself and not, you know, fitting in. I mean, like us. I mean, where else on the internet so you gonna have a podcast that talks about race relations, personal finance, weapons, anime, all in the same spot. Yeah. And parenthood and fatherhood and being married men and all that shit. You just aren't, you know, that's being true to who we are. You know what I mean? We could to fit in and to get all the super views, you know, we could be doing reaction videos and shit and making sure we're talking about the most topical shit and talking about like, you know, who's sleeping with who in the celebrity world. And
that's
who's
what a lot of people are doing right now.
Right. I think it's also important for your children to see how you interact with groups. If you're the same mommy and daddy that you are at the house, that you are in groups, because they'll see, you know, if you're changing. And I think that'll play off on them when they get out in the world, not changing who they are. I mean, because that's the last thing I want. I mean, I want my kids to have friends and all that shit, but I want them to always be who they are and be true to themselves, man. So I think that's not only important for you as a person, but it's also important as a parent to be mindful of those things, man. So what are your thoughts on fitting in?
You don't have to. Like you said, like it depends on your environment. You know what I'm saying? You got your professional persona because you can't go to your job like the way our careers are set up. You can't go in there, yeah, my N-word, what's good, bro? We out here. You know what I'm saying? Not with everybody, per se. You know what I'm saying? There's certain ways you got to go about certain things. And I don't necessarily call that fitting in. I more or less say that adjusting to your environment. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like how our podcast is and how we are, we're fucking chameleons, bro. We can fucking blend in with any fucking background that we want to. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that said that shit a few years ago. I can't remember who said it, but he was like, I got motherfuckers that got 100 bodies, and I got motherfuckers that trying to collect all 100 Pokemon. If you my dog, I rock with you.
Sure. Yeah,
So,
I mean that's real.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. You could fit in any, us in particular can fit in any group without trying to feel like we're overdoing it. Now you do have them certain people that try to fit in, especially kids now today. As soon as they hear, you know what I'm saying, the music that's out there and stuff like that. I remember there was a YouTube video. This little kid was giving a fucking YouTube tutorial on how to throw up NBA YoungBoys gang sign. That's yeah. A tutorial on how to throw up NBA YoungBoys gang sign. Something say that one more time. And you know,
now if you were giving a tutorial on how to do Kakashi's jutsus, I'm good. But YoungBoys gang signs, bro, really?
Yeah,
help these children.
And you know, people that try to fit in too much, they just try too hard to come off kind of stupid. Like, example, there's a hypothetical example. Since I got on the Goku shirt right now, me and you and like one or two more people talking about anime. This other guy come up there like, yeah, man, I love Dragon Balls. Oh yeah, who's your favorite character? Shikamaru. And then you be like, what the fuck?
What's your favorite Shikamaru? And see, when those come, I like to egg that shit on. Like, oh yeah, Shikamaru. What's your favorite move from Shikamaru?
The Kamehameha.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah, you do that, man. But
yeah, I seen that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You don't have to fit in. However, and the same thing I try to teach the teenagers. You gotta adjust who you are in the scenario, sorta. It's not like you're being fake. It's just another part of your personality that's developing. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Because of the atmosphere that you in. Right. When I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? I could, you know, I'm with the Hua, Roger, Tenfold, all this other stuff. But then as soon as I go back home to Augusta and I mess around and go to Georgetown or something, then you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, my nigga, we doing all that, blah, 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 blah. And then when I'm talking to my partners that be hunting and shit, it's like, yeah, man, I ain't never hunted before, but sounds pretty awesome, man. You caught a what? All right, man. A 5-point buck. Hell yeah. I seen it on YouTube. But
yeah,
all in all, I feel like you don't have to fit in, be exactly who you are. And that's what that's what we stress to Keontae mainly, because you know what I'm saying? His brother, his cousins, you know, they're outside, they in the sports and stuff like that. He'll play a little bit, but he's more of a computer guy, you know, video games and stuff. He prefers to do that more. Right. You know what I'm saying? I tell him, don't try to be nobody that you're not. That's who you are. Do I want you to go out there just a little bit, just because it's healthy to get outside and go do some stuff? Yes. But to change who you are, that's you. Don't ever change nobody for you. And we've had that conversation with him since we've been here in Mississippi. Don't change up because you're here. The same person
you'll
you were
find
in
your
Atlanta.
group.
Yeah, you're gonna find your group. Your group is gonna find you if you're real enough. If you're doing what you do, your group is always gonna find you, because the like-minded people always gravitate towards each other. It has always happened since my military career started, since I got into the workforce, school, all that. You know what I'm saying? The like-minded people are always gonna gravitate towards each other. So no. You don't have to fit in. You just have to learn how to change your mindset, not your personality, but change your mindset.
Right. Be mindful of your surroundings.
Yeah,
and be mindful of what's understood in a certain certain environment. Like, you're not gonna be in the interview like, yeah, you know, this shit getting on my fucking nerves. I don't have time for this shit. I'm just gonna throw these fucking answers on and I'm be done. No,
like who did that shit in the movie? Marlon Wayans and Don't Be a Menace. How he went in the interview. No, you ain't gonna go to an interview like that. Like, like smoking the and come with fly bitches and riding. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. No, you ain't gonna go in there like that. No, but as soon as you crush that interview, you come out that time like, woo, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't believe in having to fit in. If you like me, like me. If you don't, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And
I'll still sleep good either way.
And that's another problem with the culture now. Everybody has to fit in and be politically correct and all this other shit. No, you don't.
Yeah. I mean, there's big money in fitting in, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you see it on social media, trying to do what the influencers are doing, trying, you know, because you'll see like certain shit, like every so often, everybody has the same fucking pants on, or everybody has the same fucking shirt on, or everybody's wearing the same fucking hat, or everybody's wearing the shit the same way. You know what I mean? And it's all that fitting in shit. I mean, it's one thing like, oh, I kind of like that. But be you. Like, I like my leather boots. Every time you see me, you call them my Witcher boots, and I still don't give a fuck. I still don't give a fuck.
And your vest, I still call it the Aladdin vest.
Yes, you do. And
but y'all get on me. Matter of fact, you and Satchel got on me on your birthday, man. Because I still rock some motherfucking Echo, and I don't give a damn.
Yeah, we did.
Who
the last brother in America wearing Echo.
Hey, and since I mentioned them, man, shout out to Satchel and Byron. I just seen on Facebook that their aunt passed, man. So our condolences, man. Hope y'all all right, man.
I'll let him later. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, ain't no need to fit in, man. Be you.
No,
just learn your atmosphere, learn what kind of environment you're in. That's why every time I'm in a new environment, I don't just, hey guys, no, I sit back and watch.
Yeah.
They may think I'm antisocial, but no, I'm just sitting back and watching because I want to see what kind of person you are, so I know which part of me you gonna get.
Yeah, sure. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and for me, even still, it depends on the group I'm in. Because I mean, I work with engineers, man. So engineers can be a weird bunch of people. And you can sit in a room with 50 engineers and not hear one word. Or if you get on some technical shit, everybody's talking. So it just depends, man, on the room. You got to be good at reading the room, reading the environment, kind of like you said. And it's a skill. It's a learned skill. Some people can do it faster than others. Or, you kind of do your baseline, like especially when you're going in a new leadership position. You can't necessarily, you don't always have that luxury to sit back when people are looking at you to make decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be willing to step up and be who you are, be comfortable in who you are, and you can piss some people off. So people are they're gonna huddle in the room and be like, yeah, I don't like such and such. And folks, damn, the fuck are they in the chat? Y'all see that shit?
Yeah.
Get off me.
What's going on in there? Somebody say snacks?
What you drinking on?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, everybody, be yourself, be true to who you are, understand what's going on in the situation, and definitely be yourself.
Oh yeah.
And it's okay if who you are changes from as you get older. You're gonna learn new things are gonna make sense, and that's okay.
Yeah, I agree. If you're surrounded by people that's doing the same old shit when you were 16 and you 39 now and they still doing the same old shit, then hey, you ain't got to fit in with that group no more either.
Yep, that's true.
It's called evolution.
That's true. That is true. Like the damn moth that just hung out on my shoulder, it evolved into a moth that was brave enough to hang out on my damn shoulder.
Yep, it is just no regard for personal space. Just
no, not at all.
Damn, Texas really don't care about that 6 feet shit, huh? The bugs don't.
The bug rolled up and was like, "Hey, man, let me get some headphones and a mic."
He had some shit he wanted to say.
Hey,
these motherfuckers trying to fit in. Amen.
So
whatever sound that moths make, I don't fucking know.
I don't either. So wildlife aside, man, you mentioned that you're thinking about going vegan.
I was playing with the idea for a minute, man, but I'm a fucking carnivore.
So tell me why you were playing with the idea.
Well, first, you know what I'm saying, I was looking at all the health benefits that I've seen and heard of people going vegan and stuff like that, and just, you know what I'm saying, through my research of melanin people as a whole, we didn't really do a lot of processed anything. It was all fruits and vegetables, just homegrown stuff like that. So I was playing with the idea, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, I feel like, it's turning it to like a fad. Like they want to post that they went to the slutty vegan and stuff on Facebook all loud and proud. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got this meatless, soyless fucking burger or whatever the hell. And I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, especially when the restaurant or whatever, Slutty Vegan, got popular, shout out to them too, because I know in Atlanta they crushing it.
Yeah, I see them on Instagram all the time.
You know, people want to do it because that's what somebody else is doing. That goes back into the fitting in thing. Like, I want to be a vegan because, hey, everybody else is being a vegan. Now, granted, if you know what I'm saying, you like it because you tasted a fucking Impossible Whopper or some shit and you just thought that shit was amazing. and you want to be a vegan, cool. But you know the people that they're doing it, so I want to do it too. Type people, man. I just really can't get with that because me personally, I can't be no fucking vegan, man. I could do the lettuce and the vegetables for a second, but the moment I go home and I smell the fucking grill going or some shit like that, that shit's over with. Just like what was it, Roscoe Jenkins, Martin Lawrence and Roscoe Jenkins, because he went vegan or whatever in the movie. And then as soon as his brother then was cooking up them ribs, man, he had barbecue all over his face and shit like that. And when I'm making a life choice, I try to stick to that life choice. You know what I mean? And
sure.
Veganism, I guess that's what you call it. I don't know.
Sure.
But you know, that's a life choice some people make. And if that's what you really want to do, cool. I don't really get it because you know what I'm saying. If you look at the food pyramid that we grew up on school in, you gotta have that meat somewhere.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the whole going vegan and people just doing it because they think that's the cool thing to do right now?
So, you know, at the beginning of the year, every year with the church, we do the Daniel fast. So that's pretty much close to going vegan as I've ever been. And I mean, this sucks sometimes, but it's not impossible. You know what I mean? And every time we do it, it's like, yo, you feel different, man. Like, you definitely notice a change in your body. Like you feel lighter, you know, sometimes you have more energy. So there's a plus to it. And I think for us, what we've decided, I mean, Kim may still very well go vegan, but like you said, I'm a carnivore. I need my ribs. Grill's right there. Got to holler at it from time to time, put some meat on that grill and do all that kind of thing, man. So I think what we decided is they call it going like more plant-based. So like, when you set up your plate, your meat's kind of the side versus it being like the main. You know what I mean?
Boy, Daddy gonna tap you on your shoulder tonight.
That might have been him in the moth, man. Yeah. I know you about to say some stupid shit, son.
You know we don't care about no damn sides.
What size is bacon?
Yeah. People, it really was. It really was.
Yes, for really. That was a funny story, real quick. I'll tell the story real quick. So we were in Colorado, and we went to a little restaurant after it rained. When we first got there, and we go to the bar, get food or whatever. Dad orders a burger, a bacon cheeseburger or something like that. And he's like, "Oh, here comes the bacon. How many strips of bacon come on there?" And they're like, "I guess I say 2." He's like, "You know what? Let me get a side of bacon. Would you like fries, sir?" "No, just the bacon." So he's got a big ass burger with bacon on it. And then he's got a plate right next to it with bacon. So from that time on, we gave him such a hard time about bacon as a side, man.
Hey, not just bacon, man. When we ordered the pizza, do they got salami? Like what?
Yes, sir. So
salami,
right?
Oh, man.
But like you were saying, I mean, I don't think I'll go complete vegan, but more fruits and vegetables never hurt anybody.
Yeah, that's true.
And
you just better not be on Instagram pellet grilling a bushel of fucking celery or some shit like that. Boy, I'm gonna have to get on you, boy.
I've grilled vegetables, and I mean, I've even had, you know, like fruits and non-meat breakfasts and shit like that. I mean, it's cool from time to time, but you know, there comes a time in every man's life when he needs a real platter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So and that going vegan is fucking expensive, bro.
So the argument, if your health is better, you'll save money on the long run with your medical expenses. You know, you won't have different stuff. And yeah, I mean, and I tell you what, being honest, man, when you first go, because I know from the Daniel fast, if you first try to go vegan, don't go anywhere for like 2-3 days. You're going to want to be very close to certain facilities in your house for a few days.
Man, you're gonna go to Red Robin's and Longhorn and everything. Boy.
So yeah, like you and then like you were saying too, like the fad part of it. The other thing too is what I hate to see is like when people are like aggressive vegans. Like you're the scum of the earth because you want a hamburger. You know what I mean? No, you choose to go vegan for whatever you morally believe. I mean, like if you believe for health reasons, I think those are the people that are fine. But then you see those people that are like, when you eat fried chicken, you're basically breading a carcass with the embryo of the child. And
hell yeah,
I'm using an egg to get my chicken ready to fry that shit so I get the nice, good, solid crust adhesion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit is delicious.
Right. So, I mean, don't judge people for the choices that they make. If they want to eat some chicken, that's fine. If they want to eat some ribs, that's fine. But, that's your choice. That's what you believe. I mean, I personally believe that we were put on earth to eat meat. You know what I mean? We it's genetically predisposed to eat meat. I mean, now the quantities that we tend to eat today, maybe not so much, but hell yeah. I mean,
the leaner, healthier, just straight from the animal type meat, not that old, we pumped them up with steroids and all types of other shit type of meat. You're supposed to eat meat, but like you said, you do feel a difference when you do change your eating habits.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say go straight vegan, but I went straight off of pork for like 6 months or so, and I felt lighter. You know what I'm saying? You will feel different, and it's going vegan. I'm sure is a hard road. It's not a road that I'm willing to take because God forbid. I know that's gonna be stereotypical as hell, especially because it's Juneteenth weekend. But y'all can kiss my ass ahead of time. But I gotta eat my chicken, dog. I gotta have me some chicken. I seen a meme that was like fried fish is better than fried chicken. Let's argue. I said, well, let's argue then, because that's blasphemy.
Right.
How dare you?
Right. It's rude.
Man.
I mean, it's especially like traveling, man. If you vegan and traveling and you didn't like bring your shit beforehand, it's difficult. Like if you're on a road trip. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They be hurting, man. They be hurting out there, the vegans. I had a sergeant when I was deployed and he was vegan. So only thing he really ate was like peanut butter most of the time. He couldn't really eat nothing else because he was going vegan. He was vegan or whatever. And I was just like, man, fuck that. And that goes to the fitting in part again. He didn't fit in. He wasn't like, fuck that. I'm sticking to mine.
I mean, and I respect that. I mean, and what I appreciate too is if he didn't try to force it on everybody. I mean, that's cool. I mean, you do you. And if somebody has questions, then you bring them to the table and, kind of tell them why you do what you do. But I hate the shit that you're morally superior because you decide that you don't want to eat meat anymore.
Yeah. I mean, you go ahead. I'm just going to cut into this 12 ounce, you know what I'm saying, steak and go ahead and eat that. You still going to be hungry in like 30 minutes. I'm going to be full as a motherfucker. But some of that vegan shit does look good. Some of it looks good.
I mean, there's a restaurant here in Dallas that I saw that I want to check out that's vegan. That looks pretty good. It was a burger, man. And if you didn't know, and didn't you go to have a vegan burger before?
Well, yeah, I tried the Impossible Whopper.
Yeah. No,
and you, I mean, that's the closest I've been. And you really can't tell the difference. They actually had a big issue with Burger King about the Impossible Whopper because somebody made a big whoop to do because they cooked the Impossible Whopper on the same broil that they did the regular meat, and it was a big thing about that shit. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I mean, like, come on. I'm gonna tell you that we cooked it on different stuff, so whatever. I mean, you come to my house, I don't have a problem. Like if we have something, we'll have, vegan friendly options. But if you ask me, was it cooked in the same area? Now I won't saute your veggie platter in bacon grease. I won't do no shit like that. But
that sounds delicious.
That's a whole nother topic for another day, man.
But I will say that about y'all, man. When it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, food and stuff. Like every time I've came there, you know what I mean. Y'all eat a certain way. But Kim always made sure, you know what I'm saying, we're not going to push the way we eat or whatever on how you eat or whatever like that. So, you know what I'm saying, that y'all are some of the most hospitable people that I fucking know.
Appreciate that, man.
You come to fuck over here, whatever the fuck we cooking, you eat. And ain't anybody making nothing special. You better eat that shit. You been over there with my in-laws in town, damn it. You gonna eat. Y'all ain't got no sides? No. Our sides is fucking beef with chili peppers in it.
Right. And onion.
We soaked our salad in chicken fat. You eat this shit.
Right. So I don't think it's a fad. I think people try to flex that they're vegan for clout though. I will say that.
It's more of Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. But yeah, that's I agree. It's not really a fad because people been doing it. Like I said, I deployed in 2011, so that's 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So people have been doing it. Not it's not necessarily a fad, but like you said, people want to. I'm following the group. Look at me, guys. Look at me. I'm eating vegan too. No, fuck that. You go right ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and eat these crab legs over here with my side of steak, with my side of bacon. You go ahead.
That's surf and turf.
Yeah. And even my baked beans gotta have bacon or some hamburger meat in it. That's
Yeah.
But I mean, vegans, y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do. More power to y'all. I honestly and I personally feel from the bottom of my heart that vegans are some strong ass people. They're a stronger person than I am, especially if you grew up eating the ribs, the chicken, the burgers, and all this stuff, and you make that life decision when you're like in your 30s to say, okay, I'm going vegan. I respect y'all because I couldn't fucking do it.
But man, some of them documentaries that you watch, man, will make you be like, you know what? I don't need that burger. I don't need it.
Bro, fuck that. I seen a damn YouTube video where they was cutting up the pig and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I still ate chitlins on Thanksgiving. That shit won't stop me, dog.
Now, if I gotta choose between going vegan or eating chitlins, I'm going vegan.
Hey, well, you go ahead, man. You eat your lettuce, and I'm gonna get my chitlins and rice. You know, Cliff only makes chitlins for me and him, man. He gonna be upset.
Fine.
He gonna be upset this Thanksgiving if we don't make it.
That's fine, man. Y'all can eat that shit on your own.
Hell yeah, man. But y'all vegans do what y'all do.
Yeah. So, man, you say you had a question for me?
Yep. Let me pull it up. Because, you know what I'm saying, with this weekend being Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? One time for the government for finally recognizing Juneteenth as a federal holiday, because they always celebrated Americans' independence, but us melanin folks were American people, but we didn't have our independence until Juneteenth. That's a slight plug. Y'all go and check out the history of Juneteenth from Melanin Warriors podcast. But so my question is, and what's been going around, I've been seeing pretty much all day, is people having a problem with Juneteenth being recognized. It's you got this half like, oh, finally about time, it's happened, blah 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 blah. Then you got this other half, well, oh, they're trying to tell us that it's okay now to celebrate Juneteenth, and Juneteenth was something that the government decided to do just to appease us, and there were 40 other laws that they could have passed, and they haven't passed it, but they passed Juneteenth, and we're all supposed to just clap and be happy with the shit. What you think about all that?
I agree with it. So for me, I've been taking, or we, the family out here, we've been taking leave on Juneteenth forever. So Juneteenth was on Saturday, so we take the Friday off. We've been doing that for a while. So whether we were trying to not get him. So sorry, people. One of the habits I have out here is the wildlife when they fight and attack and eat and all that stuff. I watch that. It's pretty entertaining.
Well, somebody from Mississippi gonna see a look at that damn city boy out there. He just ain't even ready with the goddamn with the thing with the goddamn.
Yeah, sure. But no, I mean, in some respects, it almost comes across. Now, do I have a problem with it being recognized as a national holiday? No, I don't. Like I said, we were gonna celebrate. We were taking off. So whether it was officially a holiday or not, don't really give a shit. Didn't change how we move. It just changed how I charge that Friday. That's it. So, right. But on the other side, I can kind of see how it's one of those things that comes across as like the low-hanging fruit. Like to pass that doesn't require the tough discussions. I mean, although some people are bitching and complaining about it, it doesn't require a lot of resistance, if you will, to do that. Right. I mean, there are things I would rather have first than having Juneteenth recognized as a holiday. I mean, it does in some respects come across like, that abusive spouse bringing flowers home after they didn't rock your eye one good time. So, I mean, that's that's kind of what it comes across to me. And when I frame it like that, it's like, you didn't handle the tough issues. I mean, okay, let's give them a day off and hopefully they're happy. And then what I'm fearful for is it to be thrown back like, see, we care about Black people. Look, we recognize Juneteenth as an official holiday.
And I would say that's my only problem about it.
Yeah,
That's my only issue.
Because it's the same thing when like Obama was elected as president.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can't be racist anymore because look, we've got a Black president. No, there's a difference between concrete, tangible steps towards change and symbolic gestures.
Mm-hmm.
This to me comes across more of a symbolic gesture, just like they were damn singing "Lift Every Voice and Sing." Yes, I think that was this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need you to sing "Lift Every Voice" and
yeah, you know
sing.
they're supposed to add that to like pro sporting events and stuff.
Yeah, I don't need that. Mm-hmm. No, let's do some real shit. Let's handle any of those issues that we've talked about in previous episodes. Let's tackle some of that shit. And if you want to sprinkle on Juneteenth too, I'm fine with that. You know, now if Juneteenth came with the reparations check, all right, we might be on to something. But I mean, for me, like I said, it doesn't change anything for me. It just changes how I charge my day. So that's does that answer your question? Does that kind of give you what I thought? What do you think, man?
Well, basically, I feel everything you put was an amazing point. The only thing I would say opposite to that is I felt like it's about time. That's the only thing I would say. It's about time. It's just like you said, and somebody posted on Facebook, we celebrate this shit anyway. You know what I mean? When I found out what Juneteenth was many years ago, you know what I mean? We decided to put more of our focus on Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? The same way we came at 4th of July when we were younger, that's how we came at Juneteenth. Except for this year, guys, because I ain't got no damn grill. I don't even know if fireworks are legal here. I just got here. But next year we're going in. It's about time, but it's just like you said. It's, hey, look what I did for the people, guys. Look at me. I'm on your side. When, you know what I'm saying, it's just that grand gesture to, you know what I'm saying, kind of sway us to this side to get away from the pertinent issues. I think I'm using the word pertinent right. The like you said, the tough shit, the real shit. I mean, it was too easy to put a stamp on. Okay, boom, Juneteenth is a federal holiday now, guys. Y'all can have a day off. You know what I'm saying? You see us, we're doing what we're supposed to do for you guys. But in actuality, like you said, we take this shit off anyway. We celebrate Juneteenth anyway. So as far as making it a federal holiday, that's irrelevant as hell. Long as you got fucking leave or whatever the civilian side is for it, long as you take off, you're gonna celebrate it anyway. Like Augusta's been doing their Juneteenth thing for years. I'm a little upset that I can't make it. I wanted really to go this year, but I'm gonna go eventually. But I mean, when I say it's about time, because it is about time, because other cultures, other than, you know what I'm saying, just the Americans, they have their moments of liberation, or what you will, you know what I'm saying? The Mexicans have the Cinco de Mayo, you know what I'm saying, when they pretty much beat back the French and was like, this is our shit now. My wife, you know, they have the Chamorro people have liberation when they was liberated from the Japanese, and who knows what other cultures have their own kind of liberation type holidays. I think Haiti has theirs too when they were liberated. And it's about time for us to have it, and I think it's important that Juneteenth is now a federal holiday because it brings the light not to us as adults, but the kids. The kids really understand, oh, Juneteenth is a holiday. Let's understand Juneteenth now, because they understand 4th of July. Oh, America got their independence. We got these fireworks and shit. But when you say, do you know what Juneteenth is? What is that? You know what I mean? So it's bringing.
That's my question. Will it be taught, and will people truly understand what it is and not reduce it to, oh, that's just a holiday for Black people?
And that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's my fear too.
There's gonna be that percentage to say, oh, it's just a holiday for Black people. They were complaining so much, and we're just gonna let them we're gonna let them have their little holiday. I mean, some people are actually gonna be like that, but I mean, it's being recognized now. I'm not gonna be one of those people like, oh, thank you, Jesus, Juneteenth, thank you.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
I appreciate the Juneteenth, sir. No, hell no. Yeah. But it is about time.
Yeah, I was listening to some of the political folks that were talking about why they object. There were like 14 folks that voted negative to having approved. And they were talking about, basically their argument was the name. And they were so worried about there being a second summer holiday and trying to make it compete with the 4th of July. And I was like, okay, bullshit. It doesn't compete.
That's just them trying to come up with a rational argument to why they don't want us to have this day.
To me, it's akin to arguing that if we celebrate Veterans Day, it's competing with Memorial Day.
Yeah.
If you understand the difference between the two.
Exactly.
There is no competition between the two.
And there's a difference between Juneteenth and there's a difference between 4th of July. Like,
little education goes a long way.
Hell yeah. Melanated people can celebrate the 4th of July too, because there wouldn't have been no Independence Day if we wasn't in that fight too. There really wouldn't. However, the fight was over. We helped them win. We went back to the cotton fields.
Yep.
And when it was finally over and said and done, you know what I'm saying? We got our independence, even though it was really loose. You know what I'm saying? It was a thin line of independence because it's still going on today.
Yep.
The British ain't over here fucking with somebody that work at Walgreens right now. Right. I'm just gonna say that, but
right. Don't feel like we done because Juneteenth is a thing.
We still got a long way to go. My federal folks, I know everybody, especially my active duty folks out there. I know y'all was excited as hell. Y'all find out today was the day of Donza, boy. Y'all got that extra day. Yes, sir. We got another holiday in, but let's not let this deter us or lose focus on the big shit that's happening because they gave it to us. That's like my biggest thing. I'm appreciative that we actually have it acknowledged federally and across the country. Even though I don't know if certain states are still doing it, like I put in the episode, not a plug by the way, but like I put in the episode.
You can plug, man. Stop.
I'm not gonna plug, bro.
That's like an apology, man.
I'm not plugging. I ain't plugging, but there's a couple of states that still doesn't acknowledge Juneteenth, and they still might not. You know what I mean? But
it's federally recognized now, so I mean they can bitch about it, but it doesn't matter now.
And that's what I mean. They'll bitch about it. But yeah, so the people do have a right to voice their opinions, to feel how they feel about Juneteenth, because they're not completely wrong. Some people go overboard with it, like some ungrateful kid that wanted a fucking Happy Meal but had to settle for just a burger and the fries or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't respect it as a handout, and I get that because don't give me no handouts, but I am extremely, extremely glad that federally this holiday has been recognized. I've been saying it for years that Juneteenth should be treated in the same reverence and the same respect as July 4th has been, and I'm actually glad that it is now. So, but like I said, bro, I told you I had one for you for this was over with, bro.
You did. You let me down. You didn't let me down. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So what's up, man? Tell me you got a quote.
No, man, I've been working. Got no quotes.
Damn, that fucking quotes.
No, man, no quotes. I mean, unless I can go to my song and say, Joker's no bitch. That's my quote.
Damn.
If you get that, what did they say? If you know, you know.
Yeah. He got something million views, so somebody out there is gonna get it.
But somebody will get that. So yeah, man, without anything else going on crazy, that's all I got today. You got anything else for the people?
The only thing I got, you know what I'm saying, I know this is going to air after Juneteenth, so I hope everybody has an awesome Juneteenth celebration. I hope all the fathers, you know what I'm saying, get more than their socks and drawers and shit this Father's Day. And y'all be safe, because there's going to be those few people, let's just say people, that's going to be out there looking for you to fuck up and over celebrate. Because the younger generation will be real ignorant with this holiday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And do the most and get jammed the hell up. So y'all hopefully y'all been safe out there. And that's about it, man. Juneteenth, baby.
Yeah, that's right. So, all right, everybody. With that, like I always say, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.
Yes,
we'll see you later. And we out of here.
Yeah.